You're watching At the Bench with Norgen Biotech. Today, we will be demonstrating the automated step-by-step workflow for the Saliva Swab RNA Purification Kit, catalog number 69300. This kit offers isolation of total RNA, from large rRNA down to microRNA, with no phenol or chloroform extractions required. Bind and elute all RNA irrespective of size or GC content without bias. This kit is optimized for preserved saliva collected with Norgen's Saliva RNA collection and preservation devices, or preserved swabs collected in Norgen's total nucleic acid preservative tubes. You can also use this protocol for fresh saliva samples or swabs collected on any transport media. This protocol is outlined for performance on the Hamilton Vantage. Upon opening the kit, you will find a detailed product insert, 2 96 deep well isolation plates, 2 96 deep well collection plates, 2 96 deep well elution plates, adhesive tape, solution WN, wash solution A, Lysis buffer A, and elution solution A. For saliva samples, Norgen Biotek's Sputum Liquifier will need to be purchased separately. We also recommend purchasing our automation accessories kit, catalog number 72000, which includes two 2 ml deep well lysate plates and an adapter plate. And finally, you as the user will need to provide the Hamilton automation system and consumables, 1x PBS pH 7.4, and 96 to 100% ethanol. To prepare the saliva samples, add 400 microliters of Sputum Liquifier to the preserved saliva samples. Then incubate at 95 degrees Celsius for 60 minutes in a water bath. While the samples are incubating, load the appropriate amount of reagents into the containers. And load them in the positions indicated in the deck setup. Invert to mix after incubation. Remove caps and load the tubes onto the sample carrier. Once your setup is complete, it is time to run the extraction method. 150 microliters of 1x PBS is added to a 96 well mix plate. To each well being used in the 96 well mix plate, 400 microliters of Lysis buffer A is added. 250 microliters of each sample is added into the 96 well mix plate. The 96 well mix plate is transferred to the shaker and mixed at 1500 RPM for 1 minute. The 96 well mix plate is transferred back to its original position. And 400 microliters of 96 to 100% ethanol is added to each lysate in the plate. The isolation plate is transferred to the MPE. Each lysate is pipette mixed, and then 600 microliters is transferred into wells on the isolation plate. And the MPE is run for 3 minutes at 100 psi. The remaining 600 microliters of lysate is transferred into wells on the isolation plate. And the MPE is run for 3 minutes at 100 psi. 400 microliters of wash solution WN is added to the isolation plate. And the MPE is run for 3 minutes at 100 psi. 400 microliters of wash solution A is added to the isolation plate. And the MPE is run for 1 minute at 100 psi. This step repeats one more time for a total of 2 washes. The isolation plate remains on the MPE for 15 minutes at 100 psi to allow the wells to dry. 75 microliters of elution solution A is added into each well. and the isolation plate is clamped into the MPE. The collection plate is placed onto the MPE. The MPE runs for 3 minutes at 100 psi. The isolation and elution plates are unclamped from the MPE. The elution plate is now ready for the user to remove for downstream analysis. Use the provided adhesive tape to seal the 96-well elution plate. The purified RNA sample may be stored at -20 degrees Celsius for a few days. It is recommended that the samples be placed at -70 degrees Celsius for long-term storage. RNA that has been purified using this kit can be used in RT-qPCR, microarrays, and NGS sequencing. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like this, please like and subscribe to our channel. And remember to follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. See you next time at the bench.